Welcome, fam. Welcome. Let's see. Welcome. Welcome, fam. Welcome. So, fam, in the lecture of today, we are going to talk about copper. Wearable copper, fam. Wearable copper. Because it's not allowed. Wearable copper is not allowed, fam. It's not allowed at all. Did you know it? Fam, did you know it? Wearable copper not allowed. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Wearable copper not allowed, fam. Let me see. You just started a live stream. You are setting up. Let's see. Trix, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. And you? Let me know how you're doing. You're just setting up now. Great. Great. Okay. Let's see. Let's just check if everything is correct. Let's see. I'm busy setting everything up. Let's see. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's see. Let's go live here. Yes, today we are going to talk about copper, fam. The copper key, because we are not supposed to know about copper and the benefits. As you can see, I always wear copper. So we are going to dive into the knowledge of copper, because everyone need to know what copper is, why it's important, and why we need copper. Let me see. Tricks. I've seen a lot of your videos over the pyramids and the pyramids. Yes, brother. Yes. Yes. But this is another side. That if you liked all the other ones, you will also like this one. So stick around, because today we are going to talk about copper. These are my copper bracelets. As you can see, I'm wearing one now. And I'm going to do a lecture on copper, because you need to know about copper and you will understand why they removed all the coppers. Because in the like 25 years ago, something like this, 25 years ago, what happened, fam? I was working in the demolition. We were in the construction. And what we noticed during tearing down of houses, buildings, old houses and buildings, they had a lot of copper in them. Copper rods, copper handles, copper door handles, copper sink, copper, a ton of copper in them. Goo- Googaloo is saying, brother, copper is in your phone right now. Again, copper. So, what is it about copper that makes it powerful? In the lecture of today, we are going to dive into this book, the chapter of copper. Let me show you the copper modern dead buildings. Oh, let me mark this one. The rise of modern dead buildings, because a lot of people don't realize what this is for the next lecture, or those that get the book will know it themselves. In the lecture of today, we are going to dive into the copper key, Tartaria's link between matter and energy and spirit. So, what is happening, fam? Copper, like I was saying, back then, everything was copper. Copper bell. You see, I have my copper bell. Copper was everywhere. Copper and crystal. I have my crystal tuning fork. I have my crystal singing bowl. I have a huge crystal amosite. I don't know if you know what it is, like those small mountain cave-ish looking things. But all of them removed. But not only from buildings, but also removed out of the education system. My thing is that what bothers me is this, just common sense. This is what bothers me. Um, if we are being confronted, and this is when you go through this book, you will come to the same conclusion. If you are, if we are being confronted by copper, cathedrals, windows peeking above the ground, but in this case, copper everywhere, it would be common sense that this would be in the education system. It would be common sense that this is one of the first things that they will educate us about. Am I right? Yes or no? Because we grow up seeing it all around us, everywhere. But it's something that they never taught us about. It was not in the school books. You know what this will cause? This works on a subconscious base, on a subconscious level. Because what is happening, fam? What is happening? You wake up being confronted with a lot of things, but the program makes it look like it doesn't exist because no one never talks about it. What this causes is amnesia, not amnesia. This causes an missing feeling because at this level, your subconscious and your conscious level, they collide with each other because somewhere your subconscious is saying, hey, there is a lot of things here. Don't you see it? Something is off. Something, you are missing something. But your conscious level that is seeing it doesn't link it because the program, the education tells you something otherwise. It goes against your intuition. Growing up, if you even spoke about your dreams, too often, you will go to the insane asylum. If you say you feel something is wrong too often, you would go to the insane asylum, the program. So, what is my conclusion? The reason why people skip from religion to religion, searching, they are always searching. Humanity is always searching, always. The reason that humanity is doing this, hopping from religion to religion, because religion is something tangible, and we have been told that this is the way. And it might be the way, but it's not the way of completion in this physical material realm, in this frequency. I believe that the reason that we can see only not even 1%, 0.3% of all light is because it's 100% of this frequency. It doesn't make any sense for us to see 100% because we only need 0.3 to make 100% of this frequency. So what is happening is that we see that there is a lot of missing information that was not involved in the education system. Wow, it's something that we are being confronted by on daily basis, every day, every second of the day, every minute of the day. This causes that we, humanity, we have been walking with a missing feeling our whole life. We are missing something. We are missing something. Let's go and into religion. Why religion? Because we have Jehovah witnesses knocking on your door. If you go to the subway, we see Jehovah Witnesses. We see Jehovah Witnesses everywhere. Jehovah Witnesses, they are only a magnifier of what is actually happening. Because let's be honest, they have the courage, the balls to just show who they are. While the other religions, they do it behind closed doors. When you talk with a Muslim or a Christian, then they push their agenda. Hey, I think you're a Muslim. You know how many times I saw in the comment section, I think you're a Muslim. I think you're a Christian. So there are levels to pushing agendas. There are levels to it. But me, because uh, uh, I was lost, but now I'm found by myself. This makes that I see what is happening. I literally see. One book that helped me was War of Art of War by Sun Tzu. Let me see if it is. No, it's some. Oh, here. You see? It's not even a thick book, The Art of War. So, what is happening? Hey, German Shepherd, welcome, welcome, brother, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? It just teaches you how presidents, leaders, kings, CEOs fight. Matter of fact, if you didn't read this book, um, you don't know the exact strategies that they are using. Let me see. Let me just open one page. Let's see. Uh, Son, the master said, to be the first in the field and there to await the enemy is to husband strength. To be late and hurrying to advance to meet the foe is exhausting. The good fighter contrives to make the enemy approach. He does not allow himself to be gilded by the enemy. And this is how it teaches you all kind of tactics, strategy. Let me see. That is being used right now. If you watch the wars happening right now, everything mentioned in this book is happening exactly. It's happening exactly as mentioned in this book. Let me see. Against those skillful in attack, the enemy does not know where to defend. Against those skillful in defense, the enemy does not know where to attack. You need to get this. Even the parking tickets that you get, you will find it in this book. The parking tickets. So, what is happening, fam? Um, we need to know. We need to know because if we don't know, we will always be searching. If you ask me, if we live in a reality, and this reality, to master it, you need to know everything about it. Everything. Because when you know a lot, because everything is not possible, when you know a lot, when someone comes to you, it can be a Jehovah Witness, it can be a Muslim, it can be a Christian, whoever comes, you will have an answer. You will know what it actually is. And if you don't know, they will catch your spirit, like we say. They will take your spirit hostage because you will be standing saying, oh, you're right. Maybe you're right. Out of embarrassing, you will say, you're right, while this person does even don't know. Daryl King on Facebook is a right example of ignorance, of not knowing. Because I am going to ask Daryl one question right now, and I know he will not be able to answer it. But this is just to reflect on you, on just what I've said a few moments ago when someone educates himself. Daryl, what are we talking about? Because you just joined the live stream and you think you know it, you want to challenge. What are we talking about, Daryl? One simple question, family. Let's see what Daryl is going to answer. If he stays silent, we know this is an example. Chella is saying, I downloaded the PDF. I'm also reading the astro projection. Great one, Chella. Great one. Keep on improving yourself. Keep on educating yourself. Daryl is silence. You see that Daryl doesn't have anything to say. But you see what I'm saying over here? Um, Daryl, for Daryl, go get the book, Daryl. There is a chapter that will resonate with you. And this chapter, let me open it. Page, let me show you. It's this pet. It's this chapter. It's the chapter on Garbage Patch. The chapter on Garbage Patch. Darvel King is the chapter on Garbage Patch. It will also explain when people say NPC and all of those things. So what is happening, fam? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about it. Darvel comes and gives an answer. This side, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about copper, Darvel. We're talking about copper. So I don't know. Listening is also a skill, and patience is also a skill. Sometimes you need to give Father time the chance to do its thing, to manifest whatever you want in life. You get me? Give Father time the chance, family. So, what is happening? This missing feeling. This is why people hop from religion to religion to religion, because we are being confronted by it on daily basis. We see cathedrals, we see mosques, we hear bells, copper bells, we hear about frequency, all kind of things, but we don't know about it. Internally, this will cause a conflict. You will always walk with a missing feeling. What is happening? Why didn't they teach us in school about what we are seeing on daily basis, what we are experiencing on daily basis, like copper? We are seeing copper. Copper is in your phone. Copper is everywhere. We have copper bells. I'm wearing copper bracelet. Copper is good for your health. Like when I started, I was in construction. Copper was in every house. Copper handles, in the copper rods. Why so much copper all around us, fam? The lecture of today is going to be about copper, because there is a reason why I always wear copper bracelet. Always have copper bracelet. Family, we will read out of this book and the chapter on copper. Anyone, do you have a question before we start? Do you have a question? Darvel on Facebook. You might, if you want, you can ask your question, or you can give a contribution, add value. Let's see. Do you have a question? And let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me see. Darvel is saying, you're not talking about copper, you're talking about the use of copper for spiritual being. That's why they took the bells out of the community, because it wards off negative energy. This is one point that I agree upon with Darvel. Let me see. Let me know where you're watching from. Dainstry is saying Germany. So kill you, say Paris. Let me know where you're watching from. Fila from Zimbabwe. Welcome, welcome. Indeed, linen is also a good topic. It was banned for a reason. Linen is also coming. Good that you remind me of this. Good one. Soup on the Ceiling, welcome back. Soup on the Ceiling. Shout out to Soup on the Ceiling, fam. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, Soup on the Ceiling. Let me see. Belgium. Wayne, welcome back, Wayne. Welcome back. Yes, Lee. Let me see. Dublin, Ireland. Welcome. Ray, Philippines. M777, Holland. Let me know where you're watching from, fam. Let me know. We have a lot of people watching through all the platforms. So Asia, hey Asia. Hey, by the way, shout out. Where from Asia? Um, by the way, one person from Asia got this book. It was delivered to Japan. To Japan. Shout out to Asia because Asia was part of the Tartarian Empire. When you see all those structures, most of them were part of the ancient empire. Just like they call it the Wall of China, but it's the Wall of Tartaria. No, miss. Also, Dublin, Ireland. Fila, what did you say about bells and negative energy? I didn't say nothing about bells and negative energy, but depending on the bell, it's also good for the energy. Uh, uh, Florentina Curadais. By the way, one of my first names is Florentino. Shudweni Faris Florentino. I have three first names. Let me see. Amazing Rising from Detroit. Majestic Supreme Rising DJing. Let me know where you're watching from, fam. Today we are going to talk about copper. We are going to dive into copper, family. The copper key. Faris, hey, soup on the ceiling is saying, Faris, that's my name too. Yes, that's my name too. That's my name too. So you can call me Shudweni, Faris, or Florentino. One of those three. Doesn't matter. In certain countries, they call me Florentino. In a certain country, they call me Faris. In my country, they call me Shudweni. Yes, Black the barber. Black the barber. It means night in Arabic. This is our accent. So when people from my island talk, this is how they talk, right? Okay, let's jump into the copper key. Welcome, everyone. Like always, before starting the lecture, we will hit the crystal tuning fork, this ancient crystal tuning fork. It's all about cymatics and vibration. Family, enjoy the crystal tuning fork, reflect on it, let me know what you feel, okay, fam? Let's hit the tuning fork. This tuning fork synchronize your body, brings peace, relax you. This is ancient technology. Let me just read what it does so you know what just happened. Modern science has proven that certain frequencies can heal the body. For example, 432 hertz, known as the natural frequency of the universe, This stone reduces stress, improves health, and aligns DNA. 5 to 8 hertz, the low frequency, is known for its DNA repairing effects. 741 hertz cleanses toxins from the body and promotes healing. So, what just happened is reduction, healing started, DNA repair started with one hit of this pure crystal tuning fork, original one. Family, welcome to the lecture. The lecture of today is about copper, the copper key. For everyone, before we start, everything that I'm going to talk about is available on tartariaempire.com. This crystal tuning fork is available on tartariaempire.com. This is the website over here. You see it? Just open a browser and press tartariaempire.com. You will immediately see one, this book. So when you scroll down a little bit, you will see a big yellow button with buy the book. In the menu, oh no, all the way up at the top, you will see like a small banner with the crystal tuning fork. In the menu, when you press menu all the way up, you will see shop. In the shop, you will be able to get the pure copper. There are a lot of copper things, like also copper cups, because I drink out of copper cups. Let me show you. One moment. As you can see, copper cups. Again, copper can. I have I have everything copper. So everything is available on tartariaempire.com, including this book. Today we are going to dive into copper. The reason that I'm going to talk about copper is because I practice what I preach. I talk about what I know and what I do. I'm not going to sell or talk about corn or popcorn while I am not selling popcorn. This is a saying that we have. With in other words, don't talk about things you don't know about. And this is why I am talking about copper. We are going to do a lecture on copper. As you can see, I have the bracelet on, multiple bracelets, multiple materials, because I'm fully galvanic. Fully galvanic. I have copper socks. Oh, I don't have them on now, but normally I have also copper socks. My bed, I have grounding mat, and it continues. Um, I bought copper socks when you showed us your socks. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, family? Dijane, shout out to you. A lot of respect. A lot of respect. And thank you for joining the community, the real core community. I appreciate you. Do you also have the book, Dijane? So, family, copper. Copper is everywhere. We have eatable copper. Do any one of you knows what eatable copper is? But because of the juice that we got when we were small, a lot of people, they are allergic to copper right now. A lot of people. If you itch, This means it's not real copper. Real copper doesn't itch. Unfortunately, 99% of all the copper out there being sold is fake. Is fake. Before me myself, I stumbled upon the real copper. It was a search. It took a while before I found the real copper. Family, so what is happening? Peanuts, nuts, peanuts are also eatable copper. Copper is everywhere. So, to prove it, I'm going to go through a few titles of this chapter, The Copper Key. Let's read the introduction before I go through the titles. The Copper Key, page 265 of 443. Tartaria's link between matter, energy, and spirit. In Tartaria, copper was more than simple metal. It was living consciousness crystallized into form. It was just used in tools. It wasn't just used in tools or wiring. It was the heartbeat of the civilization, embedded into everything from the architecture and healing chambers to the spiritual practices and planetary energy grids, from the glistening domes of the cathedrals resonating with etheric frequencies to the coils inside towering spires, humming with unseen currents. Copper acted as the invisible bridge between worlds, between the material and the metaphysical, the physical and the vibrational. It was the nervous system of Tartaria's free energy network, the tuning fork of the architecture and and the conductor of the elevated state of consciousness. So what is happening? Copper, the civilization before us, so the civilization before 1600, 1700, the Great Reset, was all about copper. When you see those cathedrals, copper. So look in how many elements copper was. This is why they removed copper. There was a period we were not allowed to wear copper at all. So, okay, but where, in what elements of life did they use copper for? Copper was in architecture. Let's continue. Let's continue. Copper in health, healing, and spiritual technology. We see vibrational healing, copper tools. So copper tools, copper technology. Without copper, our smartphones or laptops, nothing would work. Our body contains copper. We need copper. One of the reasons why men get bald is because of copper and iron deficiency. Wearable copper, like I said, copper in chakras, copper and chakras, a consciousness activated. We see how many elements of life copper comes back. Cymatics, DNA, and sonic recalibration, all copper. Copper and memory. Copper is good for your memory. Let's continue. Um, Suppression erased and the copper revival, control of narrative. Let's read a piece of this one. The Industrial Revolution replaced the ether with combustion. The spiritual was replaced by the mechanical, and copper's role in free natural energy systems was replaced with oil, coal, and centralized electricity grids. Tesla tried to revive this knowledge with his copper-powered Clive Tower, but his funding was cut. His tower destroyed, and his name discredited just like the Tartarian architects before him. So, for those that don't know the story about Tesla, don't forget that the uncle of Donald Trump, when Tesla passed away, he went into Tesla laboratorium and removed all of them. And Tesla allegedly had a time machine and a bunch of things. A lot of the a lot we have now to thank to Tesla. Let me say it like this: a lot of development, but Tesla was from the old age, the Tartarian period. So they had the knowledge, they maintained the knowledge. All gone. If you search Tesla, do any one of you know Tesla? Not the car. I'm not talking about the car. The person, Nikolai Tesla. Any one of you know the person Tesla? Let me know. Let me know. So no one knows the person Tesla. Rebirth? Yes. Not the car. The person. Yes, Nikola Tesla. That Thomas Edison stole. Indeed, that Thomas Edison stole inventions from. He's from Canada. No, 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 no. Nikola Tesla was from Europe, and he migrated to. He invented the indeed 369 method. Indeed, Lily. Anyone knows about Tesla M77? Say yes. The Germans had a lot of knowledge too. Indeed. So Tesla, he was the last one of the last person that came out and showed us the technology of the old empire, the old world. Let me say it like this: the old world, because Tartaria is only a part of the old world. So what is happening, fam? We see it was everywhere, embedded in every element of our life. Homes. You remember in the beginning, I spoke about when I used to work in construction, during demolition, there was copper everywhere. Copper in door handles, copper in everywhere. Copper sink, copper. At a certain moment, they started to pay us in copper, literally in copper. Um, Copper in homes. Why? Homes as energy vessel. Tartarian treated homes like organs in a living system. Copper was used not just inside the walls, but as part of a broader resonance network. It was everywhere, everywhere. Copper frequency, and it continues. Copper as an etheric hard drive. If you only know them, copper connects the physical to the spiritual to the energy grid, Earth's energy grid. Copper in cathedrals and mosques. It was everywhere, fam. M777 is say we still have copper pipes in Europe, indeed. In Europe, there is a lot of copper pipes, lot of copper, a lot of copper. So, what is happening, fam? What is happening? What is actually happening? That's the question. Let me see. What is actually happening? Why would they remove so many copper? Well, copper is expensive. When I went to buy this bracelet, family, a copper bracelet, it's not cheap. Copper cups, those things are expensive. Why would you destroy, remove them? They said it was pollution. Brother, you're hiding that cover. It's this book, family. Let me add to the website, okay? Let me add the website. One moment. It was everywhere. So Empire, tartariempire.com. Oh, Ariel. Now the pipes are cheap quality plastic, like soup on the ceiling is saying, iron, dirty. Why not continue keeping those antibacterial, full of benefits? Even the water going through those pipes will add minerals to it. Always drinking healthy water. They removed all of them. All of them, fam. And now we need to pay a lot because copper is not cheap to get this benefit back. So, copper, fam, let's continue. Because indeed, you're right. You're right, Merida. I do feel I do feel not to feel bad because of plastic as my toys as well, and I survive in love. You know what the thing is, no miss? Um, I think it's a sad thing that this is our reality. Because of all the damages done, we will never know what the real and the real potential of humanity is. Um, what if we didn't drink tea, a lot of tea, and the water hits those tea bag, releasing millions, billions of microplastics? I saw a video that was saying that at this moment we have a whole teaspoon of plastic in our brains. But you can get rid of it. You can get rid of it easy. Not easy, it will cost you. It will cost you. How I am doing it, I'm going back to the old ways. I'm ringing this crystal tuning fork. I have my crystal, I have my bracelet, I have my a copper bell. So I surround myself with elements that back then Moses, Noah used to live 1,000 year, 900 years, seven. I prefer to follow their way if nobody minds. You get me? The way of drinking medicine, this. I'm done with it. I prefer to go the way of the ancients, and just to give you an experience. I'm going to ring this crystal tuning fork. This is crystal. I'm going to ring this crystal tuning fork and let me know where you feel it, if you feel it. Just let me know. Relax, sit and relax, and let me know if you feel it. This is ancient technology, family. Ancient technology. Just let me know if you feel it and where you feel it. Okay? Let me know where you feel it. Okay, Ariel, where did you feel it? And did you feel it? Throat, you see? Head and chest. M7 is saying one more time. Neck. I had my water. Hey, good one. I also use it to give my water purpose because normally water is doesn't have any purpose. It's distorted. And when I hit this crystal tuning fork, it will make it perfect geometry. Amazing. Naomi is saying amazing. Lord, the creator is saying, let's do it again. All of this ancient technology. All of it, fam. And then we have the copper bell. Feel the difference. Listen to the difference. Do you notice? Do you feel it, fam? Armstrong. Also, why does nobody talk about clothes we wear? Indeed, but lecture on linen coming soon, fam. Coming soon. Did you felt it? Deep all over again. Ears, brains. You see? Brains. Higher copper more in the head and fingertips in a way. Really relaxing. I have read in the chapter of the bells what science has found and discovered. In the chapter of the bells, you will learn a lot about vibration and this kind of things because a lot of the bells they were made out of copper, they contained silver in them, gold in them. You cannot imagine the lie we are living in, fam. You cannot imagine how deep it goes. So homes as energy vessels. Oh, let me just go back because your home is way more important than you think. Way more important. Now, it's not for nothing that every house now, it's a cube. Why do you think we are in a cube? Do anyone know why they put us in cubes? Do anyone know why they put us in cubes? Any one of you, let me know in the comment. Shit, I had it over here. I wanted to read it out loud. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. M7 is saying no. This goes way deeper than you think. This is why I say after you read this book, life will become beautiful because you start to see again. Let's see. Cube. Okay. Let me just read. Before we go into homes as energy vessel, let me just read this one. The rise of modern death buildings. It's the same thing with a coffin, says Supon Ceiling. Today's skyscrapers and office buildings do not use sacred geometry or frequency enhancing designs. Many modern churches and public buildings have domes that are decorative but non functional, suggesting that their original purpose was lost. Let's see. Now, this one is for those to read that get the book. It's for those to read that get the book. But dead buildings, they disrupt energy, fam. They disrupt energy. This is why, didn't you ever, let's be real with each other, didn't you ever wonder with the amount of religion we have in the world, religious people, prayers, why is the world still messy, war, so much evilness? 90% of the world is religious, but it seems like it's hell. Why? This means prayers or don't work, meditation don't work, or we are doing it in the wrong places. One of those two. It's not supposed to pray or meditate inside. That's one thing. If you do it inside, do it in a cathedral. Do it in those ancient mosques before they were mosques. Because what people don't realize, the Tartarians, they were not Christians, they were not Muslims. None of those cathedrals, none of those mosques, none of those designs, they are not religious objects. But this book will tell you exactly. Boxes, boxes. So we went from bows, natural formations, natural geometries, vibrational geometries to just boxes. That's it. We we are born in a box, we travel in a box, we die in a box. What is this? We get buried in a box. What is this, fam? So, oh, oh my, Gerda. Grandma Gerda is asking, why, let me see, why were all the clocks removed? Oh my Gerda, do you have the book? Because all those questions are is in the book. If you go to the chapter of the bells, let me show you. Let me show you the chapter of the bells. Anyone a question before we continue? You see the chapter of the bells? You will see bell cemeteries everywhere. They are everywhere. This one is in Poland, Krakow. They used to have one. They were everywhere. They were everywhere. They were everywhere. Indeed, indeed. So dead buildings, they remove all the copper from the homes. Why? Does it start to make sense? Why? I want to be set on fire with an arrow at sea when I'm. Is that possible? So the clocks were removed um, because it has to do with vibration. It has to do with a lot. But go get the book. There's also a Dutch version, Gerda. There's also a Dutch version on the website. You can rip, but because how can we get this back? This book also gives solutions. How can we get this back? You can replicate this by replacing copper rods in the four corners of your home, grounding them in soil. This can help you balance electromagnetic interference and harmonize the space with natural frequencies. So, how can we get this back? Iron rods in corners of your house. Sand, let me see. Sand, put them in sand, every corner of your house. Hey, you see? You see? That's one thing. This lecture, you see, we add value. So we have copper wearable and iron rods in your house. Are you guys familiar with Faraday cages? This is an advanced form of Faraday cage because this one you stick it in sand. Add it if you have, you can put a plant. Put a plant, a nice um, big plant where you put your plant in. Beside it, you put a big iron uh, uh, um, copper rod. Do all of you get it, fam? So we have bracelet, cop, a copper rod, copper water pipes, copper handles, and it's beautiful. It looks very beautiful. It makes your house look luxurious. This is why in those people with money, their houses, they use copper, gold, silver. Most expensive houses, they have copper pipes or silver pipes, copper doorknobs. Do you see? Do you have a question, fam? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from and go get the book. On the website tartariaempire.com, it's mentioned here and over here. tartariaempire.com. On the first page, when you arrive, scroll a little bit down, you will see the book, The High Vibrational Purple. It's not just a purple. It's a high vibrational purple. But when you get the book, you will also learn about frozen cymatics. Then we are going to dive into the colors because colors vibrate. Ohio, Derek, Ohio, Wayne, Toronto, Canada. Let me know where you're watching from. Go get the book, fam. The crystal tuning fork is also on the website. The bells are also on the website. Copper cups are also on the website. Bracelets are also on the website. tartariaempire.com. It's here. It's mentioned up here. Go get it right now, fam. Bahamas. I'm seeing Lando, Netherlands. Welcome, welcome, fam. Welcome. Indeed, indeed. So the advantage of those copper rods in your house, in every corner, is also energy wise. So when you feel drained, because at this moment, Wi-Fi, a bunch of those tools, they drain your energy. This copper, because it connects with everything around us, ether, it also charges you. Martinique, Samoa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Global Trapper, Indiot. Let me know where you're watching from. Kosi, South Africa. Welcome, 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 fam. Welcome. Do you have a question? Dijanay, Janai, Janai, Janai. David, Rotterdam. Samira, Malta. Let me know where you're watching from. And go get your copper bracelet. It's here. The book, the copper bracelet, very important. Go get it right now. On the website, there is also the copper bells, real original copper bells. Go get it. I have the books without the all the pictures. No, no, no. Maybe because you ordered from Amazon, and on Amazon, there are people, a bunch of people. What they did is they um, copied my cover, and they are pirating based upon my cover, because they know that most people, when they see this cover, they will immediately put it in the shopping cart and buy. And when they get it, I receive an email. They say, "Hey, but none of the book doesn't have any pictures." I know, because yeah, but I think you ordered on Amazon, because I know a lot of people, they didn't went to the website, they went to Amazon and they ordered from someone else. This is what I know, because I received at least 400 500 emails of people with complaints. There is no picture. I don't see the chapter on copper. The book is only 100 pages, 140, while this one is 443 pages, even more, I think. Let me see. It's even more, no, 443 pages. So in actuality, when you go and get it there, you will get a very thin book for $40. If you compare it to a book of 400 something, you just paid $200. If you need to buy it in there, while over here it's way cheaper, and you have pictures. There is more copper. There is like a lot more. Yeah, so I know there are people. There were even a moment that they were using my name, Shudwaini. Just go here, tartariaempire.com, BJM. If you want a real original one, like what I am wearing, go over here, tartariaempire.com, fam. Let me see. tartariaempire.com. Go get the book, go get the bracelets. Check it out, fam. Check it out. I will hit the crystal tuning fork again. Um, everyone, I want to see all of you go and get the book right now. If you are on a budget, go go get the PDF. The most important is that you get it. There is copper bracelets in the shop. So when you press menu, you will see copper bracelet. You will see the crystal tuning fork, cups, a bunch of it, a bunch of it. Everything I have is there. How does it feel, fam? You're welcome, Wayne. Wayne, do you already have the book? Let me know if you have the book, Wayne. Let me know if you have the book, Wayne. So I want to see. Yes. Okay, fam. I'm reading along with you. I know, Wayne. No, 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 Wayne. You have been here every lecture, year in, year out. At a certain moment, because I'm seeing you, you like the content. At a certain moment, you need to put some skin in the game, brother. Oh, you have it. You have it. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Because I already thought you have it, right? Did you leave a review, Wayne? No, no, no. Let me know your order number. What's your order number, Wayne? Let me know your order number. I want to know your order number. Let me know your order number. Let me see. What's your order number, Wayne? Because, like I said, yes, Cassie, you can get the book in Trinidad. Go get the book. Like I said last week, get it 1 minute. Okay, 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 okay. It's important, very important. The book gets delivered all around the world, even South Africa, Japan. Someone from Japan ordered. Australia, Australia around, I think 20,000 people. Jamaica, Bolivia ordered. Canada around 10, 15,000 people. Europe around 10, 15,000 people. United States 10, 15,000 people. Let's see, where more? Oh, Samoa, Samoa, and also Maori. No, no, no. It's a small island in the Pacific. Not a lot of people live there. So I know that how do I know is because the person was in the live stream, ordered, and when I went and checked, I remember there was a YouTube video on this island, very isolated, somewhere in the Pacific, Brunei. Their flag looks like our flag from my island, Curacao. Hey, Wayne got the book. Wayne got the book. Their flag looks like the flag of my island from Curacao. I don't remember. So it gets delivered. Doesn't matter where you are, it gets delivered. The only difference is that because sometimes it's very isolated, so it will take a while. It will take a while. Hey, Wayne is, Wayne. You are a good, you are an example, man. Did you also leave a oh, it's on the way. Family, I'm going to end the live stream. It's tartariaempire.com. If you want original, real stuff, go get it right now. tartariaempire.com. Thank all of you for the gifts. Let me see if someone sent gift. Yes, I'm seeing gifts. Estimated 0.08 cent this live. So thank you for the gift. We got 8 cents. Let me see over here if we got some gift. On this one, we got 0.00 cents in gifts. Let me see. On Facebook, 0 stars. Okay. Okay. Uh, for what you do, my brother. Okay. Family, I want to thank all of you. I hope that even though um, I hope this resonates with you. I hope that this adds value to your life. Um, and I really hope for your soul that you will get the best out of life. I hope for all of you that you are merciful to your soul by helping your soul grow. Um, I want to thank all of you that has been here in the live stream. I am going to ask a question. Did I add value to your life? Did I add value to your life right now? Yes or no? Or was it a waste of time? Let me know. Oma Gerda is saying thank you. You awaken the people. Gerda, I'm grateful that I could add to your life. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne, thank you, brother. Thank you. You know what I say? Um, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. By ordering the book, you show, you really show what kind of man you are. Let's see. We need to do business together. We can do business together. You believed in me, brother. You believed in me. So I believe in you. Um, I don't know what you want to do. What kind of business do you want to do? Let me know. Let me know, brother. We can do business together. I'm launching an exclusive product. Um, Send me a message and we will discuss it and we can do something together. Like I can put you on the home page of the app. It's like 100,000 people that are on the website, 60,000 plus people on the website, around 40,000 are using the app. So if I put you on the home page, a nice banner, it will guaranteed your thing will take off. It's guaranteed. There are people that are selling on their product on Kemetic.app right now because there is not a lot of vendors over there. So they are sometimes they make 1,000, 2, 3,000 a day. A day. So that's and if you are on the home page, it will. I just received the patent. Yeah, yeah. We can also, like, I have an because of my business, I have a developers, a lot of developers working, and we can go a few ways. We can go a few ways. And that's it. We can make a really nice. Um, we can create a good structure and infrastructure around your venture. But send me a message, okay? Send me a message. Do anyone have a question before I leave? Let me know. The thing is, for me, family, most important is that everyone just stay humble. That's it. It doesn't matter how much you accomplish in life, it's important to stay humble. I'm seeing, I have friends, I know people that are ridiculous wealthy, but out of touch with reality. So that's it. That's it. I never believed in every money is good money. I say not every money is good money. Some money, stay away from it because it's energy, transferable energy. We managed to master a way how we can transfer energy in a physical form. And that's it. So no one a question? No one a question, fam? Okay, I'm going to end the lecture. Let's see, end it here on Facebook. Have a nice day, Facebook. Let's see, end it over here. Hey, someone is here. Let me end it over here, this one, and stream. And immediately